Channel switched.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I need to turn down my mic a little bit by the looks of it. There we go. How about now? Alright, we need to be a little louder than the mic. There we go. I still need to turn this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. I like it. OBS updated, so now I'm actually able to see like gains and overall audio levels. It's kind of nice, actually. Oh, so I can actually sit here and talk and not go into the red and blow everybody's eardrums out. And then I can also balance this against my background music and audio fairly well now, I think. Zero, now the gamer, how are you? How's life? Coffee's finished. Has drink. Water. Well, that's good to hear. How about me? Well, I'm doing all right. You got to troll somebody in Discord. Well, actually, I told him to suck on a Tide Pod, but when one is an ass, maybe. See, the problem is you guys are using Discord names that are not your, Oh, yeah. High School Fleet. See, I don't watch. That looks like a chibi, and I don't watch chibis. You gotta understand, I am 31 years old. I cannot relate to high school anime. At all. I don't. It does nothing for me, does nothing to me. Not really entertaining for me to watch anymore. Frickin' Nova Charlie's gonna have to come on and take care of a certain problem here today, cause, yeah. I don't know. I'll look at it. Right now I'm watching The Last Exile again with the wife. So, also Outlaw Star with the kid. So, and then that and my lack of sleeping, or my sleeping issues as of late, and the fact that I'm trying to kick people's asses in Space Engineers, which I'm gonna flip early, cause fuck it. What's up? Hey, look at that. My webcam's all shot to shit. Again. Because I can't not move the damn thing. Alright. There we go. This is not a professional production. Fluids! A Sylvana. I don't know. Send a link in Discord. Let me see what it looks like. Dude, I have seen so much shit in my life already that naming something, it's not gonna, unless I'm really into it, it's not gonna bring anything. Like if you say, can you build the Outlaw Star? Yeah, kinda. But that's because I'm watching it right now. If you were asked 3 weeks ago, I'd tell you, send me a picture. And I love Outlaw Star. What do we need? Well, we need silver. We need magnesium. Jesus. Alright. So magnesium and silver. Oh yeah, and the ship that was down there is now right there. Because we finished it. Yesterday I was up at midnight in the middle of the night. I was awake until 8 o'clock in the morning, at which point I took a 4.5 hour long nap. I started again at 1 and went until 5. I played Space Engineers for 13 hours. A lot of shit got done. Unfortunately, we also burned through a shit ton of our resources, so we gotta take care of that. Thought so. It's like, that's not the right one. Oh. I just realized I haven't dropped this link in Discord. Give me a second, guys. We have been dealing with flickering performance issues all morning long. I think there's just actually just too big of shit going on the server. Too many blocks. No, Zeron. We have Josh and Bitfighter. Bitfighter is on my team. Josh is on Beardy's. If it was just me, I'd be really concerned. Eh. I hate how that cuts like that. I need to put like a backup camera, but those things are so fucking... There we go. Oh, so yeah, that's why there was no stream yesterday. I was dead to the world. When you can't sleep. No, I have not, Zeron. I don't watch a lot of TV. Good morning, Casey. What's so funny? So you guys will notice some craters here and there. Over the weekend, Beardy decided he was going to scout my area. He brought a large ship over. They scrapped together a large ship. They got it together, and he was kind enough to bring it here to scout. He was checking us out, and you'll notice that there's a whole bunch of craters here. Those are missed rounds. See, his ship got shot to shit, got blown the fuck up, got destroyed even, and he was dodging fire from the larger turrets. I didn't have these up at the time, so he was actually able to make it into the base about here before he died. Which is, you know, a lesson learned on my part. One, we got to keep that door closed. And two, I need anti-personnel turrets around. Because, yeah, I also need to shut off the big turrets, or did. Yeah, the big turrets do not shoot at people anymore, because they don't hit people. The little turrets, however, do hit people, and they will. So there's that. So yeah, 13 hours yesterday spent in Space Engineers. I finished up the carrier. We started another ship. So yeah. Joshua! Are you spying again? Say, it's not my fault that you're live streaming your base and I can see all your vulnerabilities. Might as well. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, because of that carrier, I've actually burned through a lot of resources. And normally, while I save this kind of crap for the weekend, I'm gonna have to mine. Is that what Beardy told you? Annoy the piss out of him? Well, it is what it is. Michael, welcome back. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do need to discuss things with you. I know we're on YouTube and I'm live streaming to YouTube, but YouTube is being a relative bitch. Now, while I don't make any money doing this, I never planned on making any money doing this, I never got my hopes up making money doing this. I've stated several times that I will never monetize this account. Right? For those who've been around me long enough, we know that I don't make money doing this, don't care to, won't ever. Right? Not on YouTube. I don't care to support YouTube. Go pick on Nova, Beardy said. So, that being said, YouTube has pulled some shiesty shit recently. Basically, if you do not have 1,000 subscribers and I think 4 million viewing hours in 12 months, you do not make money. So small accounts like Beardy, Phoenix, and myself will never make money until we reach those benchmarks. Now, while I think I've met the 4 million viewing hours, I don't have 1,000 subscribers. And quite frankly, as much of an asshole as I am, that's not going to happen. I scare away half my subscribers half the time. The fact that I'm even at 200 is a minor miracle. 205, actually. Thank you all, by the way. You guys kick ass. So, there's been some grumbling from Beardy, and quite frankly, I kind of enjoy the platform of... I do stream, or was streaming, to both Twitch and YouTube. I do have a Twitch account. If I were to pack up and move... left a, link, whatever. There's actually a link at the bottom of this description. Would y'all check it out? You don't have to answer now. You don't have to answer at all. But I've had more and more issues with my connection to YouTube than I ever had with Twitch. Like YouTube, I can't 2K game stream. Eats too much bandwidth. So, like I said, we don't have to answer now. I'm not expecting an answer now. I'm not even expecting an answer. But give it some thought. What platform would you like to watch? I could try to go to both. Restream was alright for a while. But, Restream was having some issues after a good chunk. So, what's your guys' thoughts? Concerns? So Peter only watches on YouTube. I respect that. Like I said, I can always pick up my Restream account and see if it's any better. And if it is, then I can do both. You know, I'm personally not going to make any money doing this from YouTube anyway. I may see... Michael could take or leave YouTube. He doesn't care either way. So yeah, I will look into I'll look into my Restream. Because while I don't make any money off of YouTube, I'm not an idiot. Well, okay, I'm not a complete idiot. I do understand that it would be nice to take my wife out to dinner every once in a while. I don't want to be some freaking... I'm not after being some freaking PewDiePie or whoever the fuck the top YouTubers are. I don't care. I don't care that much. Believe me, I don't have those kind of aspirations. But like I said, it would be nice to be able to take the wife out to dinner. You know, I'm not going to hit the monetization button as far as it goes. I get paid to sit on my butt because I can't use my right shoulder anymore. So, yeah. Yeah. That's still not enough to pay the bills. And then buy groceries and then pay rent and all that fun stuff. Plus the 2 car payments and insurance and... Zeron, go watch Build a Fleet. No, they're used cars, and I've got really good credit. We're not rich. Well, okay, we're not rich because of the 2 car payment. 1 car payment is nearly paid off. That's why we have 2. We figured we can keep it tight for a little bit on the budget and get my truck. See, we had just the car. I had no vehicle of my own. So we got my truck. Once the car's paid off, and I say car loosely, it's an SUV. Once that's paid off, then... And that'll be here within a month or 2. It's been tight for the past year, though. Really tight. Like, very, very tight. Like, I barely have enough money to... Oh shit, we're out of eggs. Sim speed is fine on my end. Yeah, that could be it. That Trent asshole's definitely got to be the one murdering the sim speed. For those who don't know, yep. For those who don't know, and I'm going to do this because I'm an asshole. Do you see this Captain Firefox? You see him? I don't see his buddy anymore. The Silent Foxes is the faction. Okay? Hobonor and Captain Firefox. These 2 asshats. Right? If you're not familiar with what happened, we had a 2 weeks to get this together. I been trying to put this together for 2 weeks. We got the teams all set up and ready to roll, and rules laid out. And I've been saying, you go to the Steam group, apply for a team. If you're selected, you can play. If not, next time around, right? So what happened is Hobonor and Captain Fox Idiot decided they were going to join my server without joining one of our teams. They decided they were going to make their own team because they can do that, right? No. No, they cannot. They immediately got banned from the Steam group and thus the server. I deleted all their crap, which was actually a crying shame. They had a nice looking rover. And that was the end of that. Okay? Well, today, or yesterday, in Discord, somebody typed in, and I'm going to assume it's one of those two asshats, because, yeah. I'm going to read it out, because this is fucking hilarious. Worst channel ever! Unsub. I did. He is terrible. My response was, he is? Holy crap! I better unsub from that Trent asshole too! I heard he bans people who invite themselves into events and don't follow rules. Fuck that guy. I'm entitled to play on his server because snowflakes and stuff. Go suck a Tide Pod. That was my response to him. Xeron, theoretically, yes. You could build that shit. Now that I've looked at it in Discord. To do so would have been unadmin-like of me. This is a competitive survival. If I steal it and repaint it with admin, then I'm a cheater. And my integrity is very important to me. So, that's where Michael is coming in with that Trent guy. Because that Trent guy is just such an asshole, man. I mean, how dare he enforce rules and, you know, demand a little modicum of respect. How dare he ban people from his server? I mean, fucking snowflakes. Now, that being said, I use that term. I am not a Republican. Those guys are assholes too. And not the good kind. I'm not a Democrat. Those are whiny bitches. I'm in between. If that comment offends you, you are on the wrong channel. If we have differing political opinions, that's great. Politics is like religion. It's none of my goddamn business what you believe. Michael, that is awesome. Thank you. I am using that. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm the asshole between the butt cheeks of. Oh, I talk a lot of shit, but that's it. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, that's like watching Acquisitions Incorporated last night. I almost died laughing. Oh. It hurt so much to stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh. But that's enough on politics, really. We've beaten that dead horse repeatedly. So, woo. All the horses. We've beaten all the horses. Oh my God. He beats horses? He talked about beating animals on his stream. I'm going to contact PETA. You know what PETA stands for? PETA, people eating tasty animals. That's what PETA stands for. I seen a billboard. It says, "Where do you draw the line?" And it's got like a horse, a dog, a cat, a cow, pig, chicken, goose. Where do you draw the line between pet and food? I go, well, it depends on how hungry I am and what part of the world I'm in. I don't draw the line. I have eaten a dog. Korea. I don't recommend it. Not that great. No. See, grammar's great, but you still miss the comma. See, your Uncle Jack off a horse and your Uncle Jack off a horse. Jack, comma, off a horse. That, you miss the comma, so you're still jacking off the horse, except for this time you're putting some effort behind it. And I'm not a grammar Nazi. In fact, I can't spell for the life of me. But, you guys are fun today. Oh my God, he said Nazi. You know, on that note, as far as like Jews, Nazis, Christians, Catholics, Muslims, Hindus, again, it's none of my goddamn business. If you are a neo-Nazi and you're touting cleansing of America, well, you could be the first to get the fuck out. America is built on immigration. We are a nation of immigrants. I don't care what race, color, creed you are. I've served with all kinds. So neo-Nazis, you can leave. I don't care. That being said, you are still protected by our First Amendment right. So while I don't agree with your bullshit in any way, shape, or form, and it is just that, bullshit, disrespectful, inhumane crap, you still have the right to say it, no matter how much I may disagree with it. I forgot where I was going with that. I hate that. Feminazis are just as bad. Luna Blackrose! You walked into some madness. I said Nazis and Michael went nuts with it. But, yeah, that's just it. I am also protected by the First Amendment right. So, social justice can go to hell. There's no such thing. Because while you're berating people to include or exclude or not agreeing with you, you are in turn being a hypocrite. Because I don't agree, therefore I am wrong. Right? No. And that whole... There's a picture out there. I don't disagree, Luna. I'm actually going to need to get more. But there's a picture out there. It shows a 6 from the two guys standing there, and it's a 6 or a 9. We don't know. And one of them going 6, and the other one's going 9, and goes and the caption something under the lines of neither is wrong, it depends on your perspective. No. No, it very much is wrong. There's just not enough data to determine which is what. Somebody is wrong. It's either a 6 or a 9. Period. It can't be both. Those who say it's both don't fully understand the bigger picture. And that's what's missing out of that context, is the bigger picture. Where's the point of reference? Usually when you draw a 6 or a 9, there's a little dash underneath so you can say, this is a fucking 6, this is a fucking 9. And in case you're wondering on where I get that, here's a perfect example. That's a 9. How can I tell? There's a fucking line under it. Anyhow, I digress. I need more magnesium. So I'm going to get more magnesium. I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later. I've already derailed the stream with anti-extreme liberal. I'm not anti-liberal. In fact, I think they're necessary. I am not anti-conservative. I think they're necessary, and this is why. South Park actually hit it on the head. You've got, we should go to war, we should go to war, protect our country, defend our country, conservatives. And then we have the violence shouldn't exist, liberals. Okay? Bomb the piss out of them. Violence shouldn't exist. Do you realize that those are two sides to the same scale? And without one, we would either be warmongering, fear-mongering tyrants of the world, or completely annihilated because we were warmongering, fear-mongering tyrants of the world, or we would have been invaded years ago. Josh, like, I'm gonna fucking tell you that. A ship. That's what's being built. Come on, man. You're funny. It's a funny guy. There's a reason why I'm not working on it. Because I don't want you knowing. And we've got Gilgamesh, and he's doing a great job at building it. That's worth trying. There's a reason why I'm out mining and he's building the ship. And if it wasn't such a fucking... Right, Peter, that's about it. They are two sides of the same flow. That is a perfect example. We need both. We need both conservatives and liberals. They balance each other out. The problem is when they stop talking to each other and they start pushing agendas and try to get one up on the other and stop trying to see it from the other guy's perspective, no matter how much they disagree, is where we get where we're at right now. Deadlock. Nothing gets done. Hey, you know what? I don't disagree. 2 planes crash into my frickin'... or 3 planes crash and get hijacked and crash. Thousands of people die. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for guns. No politics is going to save that. Casey, you're gonna have to drop a link in Discord for me. I will check it out again after this stream. I've got a lot of shit to do today, make up for yesterday. So drop a link in the stream, and we will take a look, and I'll let you know. But I'm not gonna call you out in the middle of the stream. Go, your stream is shit, because I have no fucking clue. I can't give you an honest opinion because I have none. Not enough data. Is that honest enough? Is that fair enough? Alrighty, there's a good chunk of magnesium. It's on to... what is next? What shall we get next? I think we shall go for the nickel. Yes, yes, nickel. Probably. I'm gonna break it up with some nickel now. All the bullets. All the bullets. Bullets. I don't know why I started talking like an idiot, but bullets. You're despicable. Ooh. The downside to mining stuff on a hillside like this is the veins are no longer flat. They're angled. There you go. I said Discord, buddy. I can't stop midstream. That hurts. Sorry, guy joke. You know, I didn't even do that in Minecraft. I did bedrock mining a If you drop down to like 10, you can get everything. Like I said, I played on the Tekkit pack, so. So much better. I'm still playing this after 1,000 hours. I quit Minecraft. Dropped it like a bad habit. See, I played the shit out of Tekkit. I wouldn't sweat it, man. While we're playing, this game is... well, it's a King game. So long as they don't do what they did with Minor Wars, I will have faith in King. If they pull a Minor Wars, I'm done. Though, the talk in the communities, that's exactly what's going to be happening, is they're going to really just start dropping development for Space Engineers and announce they Space Engineers too. And of course, we have no fucking clue because, you know, Keen hasn't announced shit. We have no roadmap, we have no plans, no idea of what they're planning. Nothing. Our knowledge on the matter is non-existent. And that's Keen's policy. Keep us in the dark. That way, when they do announce something, it's great, yay, we know something, and it's in. Whereas before, the reason why they stopped, and I can't really blame them in this, before they would announce something, and then everybody would hold them to it, and if something changed, whether in the design or not, people get all pissed about it. You know, well, you promised us this. Well, you know, yeah, but we didn't promise. We said we were looking into. You know? Like, they tease the new weapons and stuff. Well, that's great, but, maybe something didn't work out. Maybe they got pushed back. Maybe other priorities kicked in first. Hey, that happens. But, they're not going to tell us. They teased weapons a year ago. You know, maybe they're working on a new combat update. You know, new weapons and stuff like that for ships even, and they have to rebalance everything. That includes armor, which includes components, which includes all this other crap. You know, maybe they're working on AI with it. You know, who knows? They're not telling us. They just teased weapons. You know, as far as, like, this new survival update, that's all community. You know, that's, I don't think they've ever said there was an actual survival overhaul happening. They touted a hydrogen engine, or, you know, they didn't tout even. They teased and said, this is what some of our devs are looking into. Some extra blocks. I don't think they ever said survival overhaul. You know. You know, we're working on some new blocks. Check them out. This is not even stuff we're working on for the game. It's just ideas that some of our devs had. Okay, and then all of a sudden, survival update. Now that's I actually went and did my my research on this. They never said anything about a survivor overhaul. Merrick said he'd like to see it happen, but Merrick's not in charge anymore. I mean, he is, but he isn't. You know, he's not the lead developer of Space Engineers anymore. He's taken a higher role. He's overlooking good AI, Space Engineers, and Medieval Engineers, well as the project leaders who are actually doing everything for those games. You know. So, that correlating with, you know, the policy of we're not going to announce shit until it's done and it's going in the game. Who knows? Do I think Space Engineers is a dead game? No. If they start moving to every other Thursday or when it's ready patches and we don't see one for 4 months, sure. No, Zumpy, while that's a point, that's not a good point. I do not like relying on mods to add things to a game. I actually much prefer vanilla. I think landing gear need to be retractable. Even then, the retractable landing gear mod is only visual. The collision box is still not retractable. So, it defeats the purpose, really. Or there is no purpose. Right. You know. Bethesda makes their game with that attitude anymore. I hate that. You take a breath and you're... For me, anyway, I take a breath and my blood sugars feel, high. They've been okay, but with the lack of sleep, I tend to get too tired and I start losing control. That's not bad. I mean, it's a little high, and I do need to go take stuff for it, but that's not bad. Right. But that's only because it was extremely popular, but they don't want to rely on that either because it looks bad on them. It's double-edged doing it that way. Oh. I'm going to need a lot more nickel. But I also need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back. And give you guys something to look at while we're AFK. I decided that I did not want juice. I decided I wanted a fucking donut. And what goes good with donut? Coffee. Mmm. Sorry, my fat ass had no choice. They're sitting right there. Mmm. Now, of course, I say fat ass. Not all that fat. Don't get me wrong, I got a little bit of a pudge, but it's just I stopped cardio for a while. I work out every day. I unless it's the weekend, then I drink. But no, I actually work out on the weekends too. I lift a lot. I do it for two reasons. One, I need to. Two, it's great physical therapy for the shoulder. While I won't be able to move my shoulder, you know, fully anymore, I still absolutely need to. I can roughhouse with my dog. Now, mind you, things like last night where I roll over and I move wrong in bed and that's it. I'm awake. Which is exactly what happened. I rolled over, I twerked something in my shoulder, and I was awake for the rest of the night. That was it. No sleep. 13 hours of space engineers, but no sleep. I have old-fashioned glazed. I love those. I love them over Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts. I don't care. They're all a bunch of... I don't do the artisan. Old-fashioned glazed donuts. It is what it is. It's not the first time that's happened. It won't be the last. It sucks, but that's it. I mean, so's life. You know. You get it. You've been there. Move wrong, you're awake for the rest of the freaking week. Lord Clang! Clang! Clang, Lord! Please, Clang, Lord, spare me! Release the Kraken! Yeah, Lord Clang. That sounds like a disease. I got the Clang, man. Now, the Kraken. That strikes fear. Clang sounds like a disease. Kraken? That destroys ships. He can suck the Kraken's dick. Performance issues. Alright, who done it? The same bullshit. Block update, grid update, and oxygen system. They warned us with pressurized environments that it would be a performance issue. I know it's a performance issue. It just still makes more sense to have oxygen than not. Eventually, this game will run just as great as any other game. But by then, I'll be, you know, balls deep in Star Citizen because it was released, right? I actually really enjoy this playlist. Don't get me wrong, as soon as the stream's over, I'm pulling out my heavy metal, but... Really? So on Twitch, I can just pull out my heavy metal and listen to whoever, and I won't have to worry about it. Michael, you might have just sold me on it. I'll have to look it up. I'm gonna do my research on it. Because if that's the case, man, I will drop YouTube like a fucking bad habit. I'll quit it faster than I quit smoking. Because there's a lot, I would love to support Armin van Buuren and play his streams in the background while I'm, you know, his radio, his A State of Trance. Right. You're not supposed to do this, but everybody does it anyway type thing. I love Armin, man. I watch A State of Trance. Oh, okay, I listen to A State of Trance every day that I work out. Yeah, that's our workout music, is his State of Trance. I love it. Yep, a lot. Phoenix is one of those guys. He was attempting to do that too. And who knows? Depending on how seriously I take it, and that's a very big if I take it seriously, I might do something like that. I mean, because that's pretty cool. So, if I do Twitch, I can be my asshole self, and I can actually still make money. See, YouTube doesn't like assholes like me. They don't like anybody. So it's one of those. I've been seriously considering it. Like I said, I would like to be able to take my wife out to dinner. I think she'd enjoy that. You know, I don't ask for much. Just the ability to take my wife out on a date for once. I haven't been able to do that in a while. You know, for all the performance issues, this game's actually doing remarkably well. Michael, I'm not that bad. Like I do say, I do work out. It's actually half the reason why I'm in pain a lot. You know, usually self-inflicted. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm no freaking power lifter. I'm average strength, but I had to work to get to average strength. You know, I'm going to throw out a number, you guys are going to be like, that's it? Bear in mind, I do not have a shoulder in this shoulder. Yeah. I bench press about 150. Not a lot. But it pisses my doctor off, so... Oh, he hates it. He hates the idea of me behind stuff. Well, okay, I say I bench pressed 150. I have a Bowflex. It's not actual weight. And my weight on the Bowflex can go up to about 300. I have done the entire stack, but only in the summer. Wintertime, those rods are too stiff, man. Plastic gets very, very stiff in the cold. So... on average, my Bowflex weight is about 260. But that's resistance, not weight. That's why I'm converting to weight. And I might be off. 260 to 300 Bowflex resistance. Depending on how cold or warm. Like right now, it's fucking cold out there. It's 260. You know, summertime I can do 300, 310. You know, when the plastic's warm and malleable. Kilos... you're looking at about 65 kilos. Just so totally awesome that I can do that. I mean, that and I'm totally paleo. Whatever the fuck that means. I eat beef. I eat pig. My cousin posted this freaking video of little piglets running around inside a building, and my response was, "Ooh, bacon seeds." I don't know what the hell after that, but... oh. Well, then I'm totally paleo, because that's all I eat. But that's because I'm diabetic. Alright, I'm type 1 diabetic. I can't eat a lot of carbs. Well, okay, I can eat as many as I want. I just gotta adjust my insulin for it. But I hate needles, so I try to avoid eating carbs. As I ate 2 donuts. It was totally worth the needle, though. And before anybody says it, I am type 1 diabetic. I am autoimmune. Okay? My immune system attacked the organ that produces insulin in my body. I no longer produce it. There's no way in hell I will ever get off of insulin. It will kill me if I stop taking it. Type 2 is insulin resistance. Your body has built up a resistance to its own insulin. A pill, diet, and exercise can fix that. I need an injection for the rest of my life every time I eat something with bread, or carbs, or sugar. They just need to get off their lazy ass. And I say that with all the love in the world. I think my grandmother's type 2. She can't get off her lazy ass. That is a joke. Not to me meant anything about it. A buddy of mine is, I think, I don't know. I don't know where he sits. I've got several friends that are type 2. I've got several family members that are type 2. It just is. It's insulin resistance. You don't necessarily have to be obese for type 2 either. Just like type 1 used to be called children's diabetes, except for I was diagnosed at 27. 26. So, it's an autoimmune. Oh, so do I. But that's because, you know, years in the military and, you know, being a pincushion, you just learn to not care anymore. You know. But there's something unnatural about having to stab yourself every freaking time you want to eat something. Oh, I popped my neck. It was good. Oh, we're full. I should probably learn to check that a little bit more often, or put an LCD on the back of this damn thing so I can just go, how full am I? No, because I still wouldn't check it. That's beautiful. No. No. I'm good. I've got this. It tells me exactly everything I need to do. I just need to check it more. Beardy's light thing, yeah, okay, maybe, but eh. Figure go grab some of this, some more iron, some gold. God knows we need a lot of gold, but the problem with gold is it's a bitch to get down here. By the way, Kaz, welcome to the stream. And Luna! Are you coming out this weekend? Ain't nothing but a gold digger. Holy shit. Yep. That's what I do. I dig for stuff. I mine stuff. Gotta have it. I've been asking every stream. I love it. I had fun. It's been a long time since I had that much fun. That was relaxed. I think this afternoon I'm going to sit down, get together with my, is that stone? Or is that ore? That's stone. Alright. Just an odd color stone. Hey, boo-boo. I think we need to go get a picnic basket. Oh, I tagged some iron. Right there. Hey, Mickey Mouse, what are you doing? What are you up to? Huh? Shut up, Yogi! Nobody cares! Well, that's not nice. Oh, I'm gonna get sued by Disney. I think it pisses some people off, which, you know, great. Nope. No, I couldn't, because I couldn't do it with a straight face. Somebody who's actually funny writing the material? No. No. I'd be laughing so hard throughout the whole damn thing. Sound like frickin' Yogi was on. They would record it and I would sound like Yogi on laughing gas. I mean, that's. I can't do Mickey Mouse either, because the Mickey Mouse picture I've got in my head is Mickey Mouse with a frickin' M16 and a cigar sticking out his mouth. That's my picture of Mickey. Like, totally. way, man. Puff, puff, pass, man. To be honest, I've never touched this stuff. Apparently, Casey's not a Mickey Mouse fan. Casey's meaning missing the finer points in life, but that's okay. We won't judge. Will we, Mickey? Fuck no, man. Hey there, Casey. What are you doing? Michael, welcome. You missed Mickey cursing out Yogi Bear. And mining. I have a 10-year-old daughter, Casey. It's not a case... Uh-oh. It's not a case of annoying me anymore. You have to have patience when you have a kid. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated. Assimilated. Whatever. Fucking English sucks. So, yeah, no, I've seen hours upon hours upon hours of Mickey Mouse. That's why I can do the voice. That is plenty of nickel for now. I think I need to move on to silicone. No, actually, silicone's doing pretty good. Back to gold by the looks of it. Yeah, exactly, Michael. You either let it go or you go insane. I chose to let it go. Let it go. Let it go, asshole. And before that was Tangled, and then Happy Feet. I mean, what are you gonna do? Stop watching TV, child! Please. No, you want to know a great drinking game? Oh, I love Happy Feet. But you want to know a good drinking game? Go watch Labyrinth with a bottle of tequila. And every time you take or see David Bowie's junk, take a shot. You're shit-faced by the halfway through the movie. I love that movie. Michael's like, damn! Right. But who wants to make it to the end, man? No, I used to annoy my wife with that, do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? The babe with the power. The power of voodoo. You remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Who do you do? Do what? Remind me of the babe. Oh, damn it! Now the song's stuck in my head. You do! YouTube's like, no, you can't actually hold a conversation. Who do you think you are, viewer? You're not entitled to type when you want. While I appreciate the anti-spam, at the same time, you know, for once, I think my PC's got its shit straight. For those who've been around long enough, do you remember when I used to blue screen? Like, every stream, I would crash. I haven't blue screened in a long time now. I said across her nose, not up it. See, I've seen two versions of that scene. One where he says asshole, which is the official release. I've also seen moron. And I tell you what, moron, to me, just seems a little funnier. Asshole did not seem appropriate for that name. I'm sorry, sir. I'm doing my best. Who's he? He's an asshole. Well, yeah, duh. Everybody on that freaking ship is an asshole. Moving on. Now, when, sorry, sir, I'm doing my best. Who's he? He's a moron, sir. For me, that was just fucking hilarious. I need gold. Idiot works, but moron I think was the it was one of the TV covers, you know. It was not an official thing, but it was so freaking well done that it could have been. I think it was actually the official TV cut, because that scene when Lone Star and Barf land on Spaceballs, Spaceball City, and Barf gets out and he goes, right? Well, in the TV version, he used to do the little rascal thing. Officially, that's like he was doing that. So That whole beginning of the thing, you want to cross my helmet? When he pulls it out, he never said. They just cut out the oh shit. It was good. You know, back in the VHS days, we recorded over it, or recorded it with the well, we recorded the TV thing. You know, off the TV directly. You know, like back in the day where you had the cassette tapes, and you'd listen to the radio, and you wait for your favorite song to come on, and you'd hit record real quick, and you'd do a mixtape like that. Some of you youngins would never understand that. Before DVR, there was VCR. That's right. I said that once to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, I've dialed on a rotary phone." I go, "Yeah, so did I." My grandparents had one. I think my dad wants one. I don't know that they make them anymore, but I know they don't make them anymore. It's easier to tap a wireless device than a phone line. Oh, sorry, I forgot my tinfoil hat. You would preset the VCR? Man, you were rich, man. Back in the day, those were expensive. We had an old VCR where you couldn't preset it because that was an extra feature and it was expensive. Normally I'd make Nova Charlie mine all the gold and send it down to me with the fuel, but... Or Fuely, the mule. I think he's busy, and I don't want to bug him. We ain't found shit. I didn't really understand that joke until after I joined the military, though. See, the neighborhood I grew up in didn't have a lot of African American citizens. It had a lot of not so citizen Mexicano, which is great. I mean, great food, great people, great moral standing. I mean, a lot of them were legal. I'm pretty sure all of them were legal, actually. They just grew up in that community. But it was great. I mean... So yeah, I never understood that. We ain't found shit until I joined the military. Holy shit. That, when you grow up in a town of 200 people, and then you join the military, the culture shock, man. The straight up culture shock. Father Ted, British show. You know, I love Monty Python, but I think that extends to about the amount of humor I'm willing to put up with as far as British goes. It's a little dry, in my opinion, whereas, you know, my humor is a little bit brutal. I like brutal humor. I find it to be a little bit more honest. That's a big thing, yeah. I mean, in the town I grew up to, you'd actually get yelled at for not waving at somebody. Hey, you forgot to say hi to me. Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was you. So you just start waving at everybody, even if you don't know them. Oh, blasphemy, I don't care. Like I said before, who you worship or whatever is in your own damn business. I mean, I think I've taken the Lord's name in vain about 50 times this morning, and I've only been at this for 2 hours. So... Oh. Well, it seems to me like this gold vein finally got a little thicker than non-existent. Finally. I mean, I'm still getting some stone in it, but, I mean, it looks like a semi-solid band now. Oh! Yep. Only admin can put links in the chat. It's to save me from Adam, how are things? Things are going great. Yesterday I spent 13 hours in Space Engineers fixing your guys' bullshit, and by your guys' bullshit I mean what Beardy did. And then I, you know, spent the remaining 10 hours finishing the carrier. So things are going great. That being said, I've been thinking about it more and more. And while there was no rule that's explicitly said, you know, you can't use your opponent's base defenses against them to damage their base, as I said in text chat, I do believe that that does defeat the spirit of the no attacking each other's base rule. So... while technically not against the rules, it's kind of shisty. It's all good. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, it took me all of like 2 hours, 3 hours to fix it all, and then go back to what I was doing. So... that being said, I am missing like an entire team. I haven't seen them log on in a while now. I wonder if they just forfeit. Oh, it's not like it was hard to find my base, Adam. We had the antennas up. He knew exactly where it was. Instead of dodging the fire and running into our base while it was getting shot, or while he was getting shot at, he could have just stood there and died. But instead, he was dodging around, avoiding the shots, and, you know, letting the turrets do the damage. He even expressed as much after the fact. You know, while it was unintentional initially, he did take advantage of it. I know all your weaknesses, Trent. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty maneuver. Should have left a bit bad taste in his mouth, honestly, but what do I know? That's okay. I might accidentally drop some bombs from the edge of your gravity well, not knowing that, you know, or not intending them to land directly on your base, just around it. Not really. I wouldn't do that. Oh. It's all good, man. I ain't worried about it. I'm least worried about it because while he was attempting to scout the base, he never really intended to lose that ship. So you guys dumped a shit ton of resources into a lost cause. I'm totally okay with this. You guys paid your price. You guys lost more resources than I did. Josh, I haven't heard from the Terra team. I haven't seen or heard from them at all. Which I find confusing, but it is what it is. Jay Murray, how are ya? Oh! Well, Jay, why the hell are you not on Terra doing stuff? Where is you and your team? So, Gilgamesh, where have you been? Well, you have Wargren, and he's sporadic at best, to be honest. And I haven't actually seen Antonio. Should I do a call out? Yeah, Gilgamesh, I wouldn't worry about it too much. The base that you see down below, the alien base, Nova Charlie's been up in space since, like, the beginning. So all of this base, for the most part, I built myself. God, that still takes almost too fucking long. Leif, it is possible to orbit a planet, yes, by leaving the planet's gravity well. But if you're talking like Kerbal Space Program orbit, yeah, you could, yeah. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If you're talking like Kerbal Space Program orbit, no. You are stationary in space. Hey, that's an idea. Do you guys want to see Kerbal Space Program? Are my viewers actually interested in watching a Kerbal Space Program stream or two? I don't know if it'll be a regular thing, but I've got a career mode set up, and for the most part, I ignored it up until Luna visited weekend before last, and then I started having fun in campaign again. Luna Blackrose is in, Michael's in. Zoopy's in. Come on, guys. There's 14 viewers. Only 4 people talking in chat. Leif, I will say this first and foremost. Kerbal Space Program is a long game. Jay's in. The best way to put it is Kerbal Space Program is like the treants from Lord of the Rings. They don't do anything unless it's worth taking a long time to do. So that's one of those. Yes, I can play Kerbal, but understand we're talking a mission at most per live stream. I mean, satellites are one thing, but, you know, like, say, going to Duna or... Exactly. I mean, that there's nothing that takes that short period of time. I need more gold than that. That's not going to be nearly enough. But I also need to use the restroom, so... Would it interrupt the engineer's competitive survival? No. I used to stream in the afternoons. I used to do them. Right now it is 10 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so I start and I stream from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning. I used to do a stream in the afternoons where at 1 p.m. my time to about 3, 4 my time. But I cut back on that because there's a lot of shit I need to get done. But I wouldn't mind picking it up for at least maybe once or twice a week. You know. So competitive survival would still be in the morning. But in the afternoon, I would take the time away from space engineers and constantly looking at blocks and or rocks. Just to kind of break up my day from building everything up. Spend a few hours sending satellites, moon landings, and all that. So, if that's something you guys are willing to say, cool. I'll do it. Like I said, once or twice a week. Not very often, because I still need my afternoons to myself. But, it'll break up my monotony, and I did have fun. Well, see, Zoopy, I do a little bit of modded playthroughs, but I don't do, like, B9 or anything like that. I just add some mods that make life a little bit easier for vanilla. So, like, you need a Delta V counter. I don't care what the devs say. I already know how to fly a rocket. Empire at War on Thursday evening. All right, Michael. Good luck with that. And streaming on Twitch. See, I think I'm going to start streaming on Twitch too. I'm going to go look at my Restream.io account and see if they've cleaned some things up. I'm going to run some test streams. Probably this afternoon. See how the bitrate does and all that fun stuff. And then I'll go from there. But for right now, I need to pause this stream again, and I need to go use the restroom because coffee. So I will be right back. And I is back. Right game. Right game. Woohoo! How's it going? We're back. What was I going after? More gold, right. bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm still getting nearly half stone, so. Yep, the ship is shitting bricks. Jay, I'm not streaming Kerbal yet. Jesus. Might stream some this afternoon. I might not. It depends on how much I need to get done in this. But, I think it has been discussed that we will stream at least once a week, Kerbal in the afternoon. So, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little fucking bell icon so you'll know when the hell I'm streaming. Because I don't even know when the hell I'm going to stream. As far as, you know, why you should hit like or subscribe, because I enjoy pats on the back, and that's all that this channel's worth. It's a good pat on the back. Job well done. Well played, sir. That's it. Make no money, don't care to, at least not from YouTube. Like I said, I might consider doing Twitch. I'm gonna, at that point, if I do Twitch or anything like that, I may try to make some money doing that. And the only reason why is because, like I said, I'd like to take my wife out to dinner at some point. She's been really cool about this whole streaming thing. Very supportive of my gaming hobby. She shares in the same interest. So I shit all over everything. And occasionally get fucked by a dick. Damn straight I'm so lucky. I mean, Jesus. As far as women go, I got the jackpot. Because she's not an idiot either. You know what the trick is, Jay? Find a co-op game. Find a co-op game that's relatively easy to play and has a quick hook to it. So for me, back in the day, it was Halo. Halo 1, specifically. Me and her sat side by side, and we played the campaign together. And that's what hooked her. And then I got her Fable, and she loved Fable. You know, then I got her Morrowind, and she was cracked out on Morrowind. You know, like for 3 months. That's all she did. She played that too. I'd rather have an intelligent girl than a pretty girl. I don't do those frou-frou ladies. I don't. I broke a nail! Fuck that. Give me a woman that's not afraid to get out in the mountains with me. That's it? 23 hours in 3 days? Dude, I've put more time into the past 2 days in space engineers. Right now, my wife's really into Path of Exile and Rainbow Six, not Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon. Those are the two games she's really into right now. Yep. God, I'm getting tired again. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping well. But I wanted to stream today because I didn't stream yesterday, and let's face it, I'm pounding rocks. There's nothing more interesting than pounding rocks, right? Pounding rocks and talking. And belching. That tasted like coffee and donuts. So wait a minute. You can play Ark, but you can't play Space Engineers? Coffee. Gotcha. My hand was starting to cramp up. A little trick, if you don't have the always on thing set on your hotbar, why am I not getting any more gold? Because one of the drills isn't getting it. Alright, good enough. Coffee, 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 coffee. Ugh. Alright, let's go see how we're doing. Mobile base is alright, but you can't cram the production capability of a standard base into a mobile base. Not in Space Engineers, anyway. So there you have it. Could definitely go for yet another thing of gold. I'm very tired of pounding gold. For now. Now, I need it. We need it. It's not even a case of want to or have to. It's we need to. Yeah, I'm still running Tim. Tim's awesome. And we're a little low on stuff, Josh, because we're using it to build ships to destroy yours and everything you own. We will destroy and burn everything you've come to know and love. Your world will burn until its surface is but glass. I would love to see that, but I doubt. I mean, I'm using a railgun ship. Well, yeah, because I'm not... Oof. I'm not going to get in your turret range. The only way you can stay outside of turret range is to, you know, shoot a railgun. But that's not necessarily the ship we're building right now. I could be building a bomber right now. Just because you think you've seen all the ships in my fleet does not mean you've seen all the ships in my fleet. Come on, you don't build ships for competitive survival and show your hand, do you? I mean, who does that? Come on now. You know, maybe we're building the cargo carrier. Has no hands. Bitfighter, quiet! You're not supposed to tell him. I'll straight out tell him. It's a ship to help support the carrier because the carrier can't carry enough cargo. It's not my cargo ship, per se. I'm not building that one. That one doesn't work right. But it is a 3-. I think it's the 3-3, which you guys haven't seen. I don't think you guys seen the 3-2. You guys have seen the 3-1, but not the 3-2 or the 3-3. No, it was one built from scratch. Just it does the job better. It has half the, or not even half the cargo, but it has the capability of actually lifting a full cargo from the alien planet, whereas the 3-1 does not. In fact, it doesn't do cargo well at all unless it's in space. So if the 3-1, if it comes down to the planet's surface, it has to be empty. Michael, it's been a pleasure having you. Thank you. Take it easy. Gold. Lots of gold. All the gold. Not nearly enough gold. Yeah, it's the oxygen in blocks. Well, blocks and grids. Nope. Get your own. I would love to be able to place down the gold ingot icon, like an actual item, like a block or whatever, and have my own Fort Knox. Right, I'm talking like an actual block, not the 3D item itself, but right? I kind of want to play a little bit of Payday, except for I'm not keen on what Payday did. I'm not a big fan of the Payday guys. And see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I would love that. I'm actually looking forward to Star Citizen. I was going to pick some Star Citizen up. But I don't know that I want to buy into a promise. Again, I've already done that with Space Engineers, and I've learned that expectations do not equal product. I expect a working game. I also expect bugs. It is in early access, but I mean, I expect some form of game. Instead, I've got Legos. Just fun. But it's also buggy as fuck. Yeah, actually, I was going to drop $300 on the freaking, Constellation Aquarius. Because I love the idea of that ship. The Constellation class ship in that game is beautiful. It's elegant. It's just the right size for me and my friends. That's why I don't have it. $260 is a lot to throw at a freaking, a promise. You know. Right? And that was my thought. Honestly, I think we would enjoy it a lot more if we all started from nowhere and we didn't just have the ship of our dreams. Or my dreams, anyway. Give me something to work towards. This will be the last load, and then I'm going to sign off for the stream, take a small nap. I'm already dozing a little bit. And the wife will be home here in about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. I mean, the reason why I've got so many hours in games like Skyrim is because while I know the console commands and I've used them to fix bugs, I don't... That takes all the fun out of the game. Why play after that? You know what I mean? No, actually, because I don't drink and drive. I don't drive while tired. So while I'm kind of nodding off a little bit, I can stay awake long enough to take care of what I need to take care of. Now, I have fallen asleep playing Kerbal. That sucks, because you run out of fuel quick in that. No, long burns. The worst culprit to that was the Jewel 5. The Jewel Challenge. I haven't done one of those actually since the aerodynamics update. Since before the aerodynamics update. I'm gonna have to do one of those again. Oh. Go away, sea cleaner. Jesus. Hell yeah, they do. So, this afternoon, you guys want to see a Kerbal Space Program? Kerbal Space Program stream? KSP? Alright, Luna's in. We'll do a bit of career. Jay's in. Alright. Zoompi's in. Alright. Well, then I will... In case anybody wonders why I fly with my right click on, is so I don't clip the bottom of anything. And if I do go a little too fast, I dig through the terrain. Like so. I do. Keep me from going over budget here. The weekend she came and visited, we played a lot of Kerbal Space Program, and she kept me in track, kept me online, and made it really fun. Like I haven't had that much fun playing Kerbal Space Program in a year. I haven't touched it in a year. Well, I can't say that. Haven't seriously. There is. I just don't remember it. And I don't like binding that crap, because I like having the dead man switch, so to speak. Zoopy, I already did an impromptu moon mission on an orbiter, nonetheless. Landed it on the engine bell, and then rescued them. That was the last stream. Thud. Looks like Bitfighter's having issues with the lag too. Josh is having issues with it. Alright, well that was a chunk of gold. And it looks like we're tearing through it already. Oh, that's alright. It is what it is. I could probably sit there and mine that shit for days. Hours. And still never have enough gold. So yeah. We're out of that time anyway, so I'm not going to go bother. always better than Eve mining. I will never play Eve again. No, there's the other golden rule. Whoever has the gold makes the rule. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I'm going to end this stream a little early. I'm going to get up, move around, stretch out, maybe do a little bit of a workout. And then I'm going to get some lunch, hang out with the wife, and then I will be back here at 3 Eastern. It's like 8 GMT. Right here. Okay? We're going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program for however long. Take a break from Space Engineer. So, join me. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, punch a midget, whatever works. And I'll catch you guys this afternoon. Peace out. I need to get it like a screen for thanks for joining me. You guys can listen to music for a little bit. But anyhow, peace.